Okay, so I thought I'd check on my Sportster 72 today, and I brought the camera because I've had a couple of requests to do a walk-around video on the bike. So I'm going to just kind of talk briefly about some of the things I did on this bike to, in my opinion, make it enjoyable. My intention was to leave it stock as long as I could, and it only lasted about 3 days because there are some things that you're going to want to change on the bike. So if you're in the market for one, I may be able to offer some insight. This is a 2013, but all the Sportster 72s are pretty much the same, other than in 2016 Harley-Davidson changed the suspension. And what makes the 72 model unique, it's because it's a 1200cc Sportster is what it is, but what it makes it unique is the 21-inch front tire. Harley sends them with the white wall rubber, and you get 10-inch mini apes from the factory on a 2-inch riser, and it's equipped with the 2.1 gallon peanut tank. And then this air cleaner is also, I think, unique to the 72. So it's really just a stripped down 1200cc Sportster with, you know, influences from the kind of chopper culture, I guess. So these mufflers are not stock, even though I purchased them to, you know, really look like the stock ones. They're Rush slip-ons with 1 3/4 baffles. Super happy with them. They sound great. And these are the first thing I had to change. It was the bike was so damn quiet from the factory. It literally sounded like a sewing machine. You just all you hear is the top of the heads with that small peanut tank. So after about 3 days, I put these on, and I've been really happy with them. The next thing I did was actually a fuel tune. I bought a Dynojet Power Vision because the bike was decel popping, and that's just simply because the way the ECM works, it needs to run for a couple hundred miles and relearn the proper air fuel tables when you change the mufflers, and then after it did that, there was no more popping. But by that time my tuner arrived, so I figured, what the hell, I tuned it anyways, and I got, you know, a little bit better fuel economy out of it, I think, and doesn't run as lean. The last thing I did, and what I'd recommend almost pretty much everyone to do almost right away, is the seat. The stock seat, the stock seat, you know, it wasn't so much that it was uncomfortable. I mean, it was uncomfortable. It was pretty hard in that, but I mean, this bike's meant for short trips anyways. The problem was it didn't have any type of curvature at the back, so when you really crack the throttle on it, you would just honestly fly off the seat. So I was looking for seats for a couple weeks, and I came across this little pair of bare bones. I feel like it does the best job of maintaining that minimalistic kind of low profile look, but also adding a slight amount of comfort, but more importantly that lip, and I definitely feel a lot more planted on the bike with that seat. And I've done about 400 plus kilometers in a day on it with no complaints. I definitely could have went a lot longer. So, you know, really the big things are the mufflers, because the stock ones are so quiet. Even, you know, the 2013, they probably are even quieter when you get a newer bike. And the seat. Field tuner is not really needed, but obviously it's good to have if you trying to get the most, you know, miles per gallon out of this small tank, and also if you're ever going to do the air cleaner and stuff, which is what I will probably be doing, not this coming season, but the season after. I think the next thing I want to do is a coil relocation and a tank lift, clean up everything kind of above that front cylinder head. I think that it'll really work good with this bike and look nice, just like 1.5 inches or something minor. But yeah, that's the bike in a nutshell. I'm really happy with it after these, you know, few things. Pipes and the seat and that, and it's a great scoot, and it's a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll be out on them again soon.